Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is the part 2 of problem solving involving multiplication of fractions. This is under Mathematics 5. So in this part, we have more complicated example than part 1. So please watch out for this. So example number 2. Mia needs to finish writing a story with 280 pages. She finished 4 over 7 of the pages on the first week. On the second week, she wrote 1 over 14 of the pages. How many pages does she still need to write? So, if ever that you did not understand this problem on your first reading, kindly read it twice or thrice because it is very important for you to understand what the problem is in this paragraph. So let's solve for this. Solution. Understand what is asked. So again, the answer for what is asked is the sentence at the end or near the end of the paragraph. It used to ask questions. So that is, how many pages does she still need to write? So that is the answer. Next, number 2, plan how to solve the problem. So this is more complicated than the first problem. So let me just write it for you, the plan. So it is stated here that she finished 4 over 7 of the pages on the first week. So we have to have this 280 minus 4 over 7 times 280 plus 1 over 14 times 280 equals n. So why is this the plan? It is because um I want you to notice this. Mia has a goal to finish writing a story with 280 pages. Now, it is stated here that she finished 4 over 7 of the pages on the first week. So therefore, we know that 4 over 7 of that pages is done. But we don't know how many pages is done, right? So therefore, we have to know the exact pages that she finishes during that day or during that week. So in order for us to know that, we have to multiply 4 over 7 and 280, and then we will get the exact number of pages that we needed to know on the first week. And then it is also stated, why is it plus here? Because it is stated here that she wrote 1 over 14 of the pages on the second week. So therefore, she finishes again another set of pages. So therefore, we have to add the pages that she finished on the first week and the pages that she finished on the second week for us to know the total pages that she finishes on the first and second week. And then after that, we will subtract it to 280 to know the pages that she still need to write. And then why is it n? N is the representation of the final answer because this is just the plan. We don't need to solve it yet, but we need to know how are we going to solve for it. So that's why we just write our number sentence. Next, solve. So we have to solve. Let's write our equation again. So that is 280 minus the quantity of 280 times 4 over 7 plus the quantity of 280 times 1 over 14. And then let's solve first the equations inside the parentheses. So we have here 280 minus. Let's solve first for 280 times 4 over 7. I will use the right side of this. So we have here 280 times 4 over 7. So as you can see here, 280 is a whole number. So therefore, we have to change this into a, a fraction. So we have to have over 1 here. And then kindly check if we can apply the cross multiplication method. And it is applicable here. So therefore, just think of a number that can divide 280 and 7 at the same time without remainder. So we can use 7 here. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 280 divided by 7, that's 40. And then let's do the usual way of multiplying fractions. So that is 40 times 4 over 1 times 1. So 40 times 4, that is 160 over 1 times 1, that's 1. So if we simplify 160 over 1, that is equal to 160. So therefore, the number of pages that she finished on the first week is equal to 160. So therefore, for this part, this is 160 plus. Let's solve for 280 times 1 over 14. Let me just erase the right side of this board for us to continue solving. So we have here 280 times 1 over 14. You have to change 280 into a fraction, so over 1. And then kindly check if there's still a number that can divide 280 and 14 at the same time without remainder. So in this case, we can use 14. So 14 divided by 14 is 1. 280 divided by 14 is 20. So now let's use the usual method of solving fractions. So let's multiply the numerators. So that is 20 times 1 over 1 times 1. 20 times 1 is 20 over 1 times 1 is 1. Change this into a whole number. So 20 divided by 1 is 20. So therefore, on the second week, Mia finished writing 20 pages. So that is plus 20. Then let's continue. 280 minus 160 plus 20, that's 180. Yeah. Now let's subtract. 280 minus 180, that is equal to 100. So therefore, the answer is 100. Now, what is the final answer? We can say that Mia needs to write 100 pages. And that's it. Mia needs to write 100 pages for her to finish writing the story with 280 pages. So that's it for this topic, for the part two of this topic. You can see that we used addition and multiplication for our operations. It is possible. Though I know that our topic is problem solving involving multiplication of fractions, it is not always that you only use multiplication as your operation. So there are times that the problem will ask you to add, subtract, multiply, or subtract or multiply, or divide or multiply simultaneously. So therefore, you have to be observant of that. Okay? So thank you for listening and thank you for watching this video. If you have further inquiries about us, kindly message the Honors Tutorials page. Thank you and God bless.